This is John Finnemore's Souvenir programme.
Ah, hello. I saw your sign.
Yeah?
Man and van.
That's me.
No job too big or small, satisfaction guaranteed.
That's right, yeah.
Good, good. You see, I have a killer whale.
A what?
An orca, if you prefer. And I need it moved from SeaWorld Bristol to Edinburgh Zoo.
Right.
She weighs 6.5 tons and must, of course, be kept in strictly temperature-controlled salt water at all times.
Why are you telling me this?
Well, it's a big job.
Yeah.
And for you, of course, no job is too big.
Well, within reason.
Oh, within reason?
Yeah, obviously within reason, yeah. I mean, you need a specialist for something like that.
Well, interestingly, no, I don't. Because I do not, in fact, have a killer whale or indeed an orca.
Then what
I have is a crusading desire to correct false and misleading advertising wherever I can.
Get out.
So I take it you will amend your sign?
Come on, clear off, you weirdo.
To read some jobs too big.
I mean it. Stop off.
Wait, I've got another job for you.
I don't want to hear it. Get out.
No, really, a real job. I'll pay you.
What is it?
I want you to pick something up for me.
What?
A packet of crisps.
A packet of crisps?
No job too small.
Where from? All right.
Thank you.
My pleasure. That'll be 300 quid.
Halt, traveller. In your quest to reach the Sapphire City, you must now pass this test. Before you are 2 doors. Behind one lies the path you seek. Behind the other, a tiger with a gun. In front of each door is a guard. One always lies, the other always tells the truth. You may ask...
Oh, right, yeah, this one, yeah. You?
Hello.
If I asked the other guy which door led to the city, which would he say?
He'd say this one.
Then I, my friends, will go through the other.
Yeah, well done. You know, we really need a new puzzle.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally disagree.
Honestly, it's getting ridiculous. Everyone knows the answer these days.
You're absolutely wrong. They never know the answer. They always get eaten by the tiger, and it's not annoying at all.
I mean, that poor tiger hasn't eaten for weeks.
And I really love how smug they always are about it.
Yeah, me too. Whoever it is pays us to sort of guard these 2 doors really ought to do something about it.
No, they shouldn't. It's fine the way it is.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you. Halt, traveller, on your...
No, I'm not actually a traveller.
Aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm a traveller seeking the Sapphire City.
Right, well, before you are 2 doors.
No, sorry, I'm not a traveller. I'm a new guard sent to join you.
What, a new guard?
We've been told all about a new guard, and we're expecting you.
Don't mind her, she always... Hang on, are you sure you're not a traveller? Because I'm not allowed to say this to travellers.
Yes, I am a traveller, I told you. So what's up with these doors, then?
You are a traveller?
No.
I think he really is a traveller.
No, nor do I. But if you're a guard, what's your rule?
I always tell the truth.
Well, that's no good. That's what I do. I always tell the truth.
Yeah, me too. I always tell the truth. We can't all tell the truth.
She doesn't. She always lies. But I do always tell the truth, so you can't do that.
I don't always tell the truth. I alternately tell the truth and lie.
Do you?
No, I always lie.
But that's not what I always do.
Look, how can we work out what your rule really is?
Well, logically, when I said I always lie just now, that's something that could only be said by someone who sometimes lies and sometimes tells the truth.
Yes, that's true.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Hang on. Let me start again.
Ho there! I seek the path to the Sapphire City.
Ah, hello. Right. You're the first to try our new test.
Yes, before you lie, 2 doors. Both lead to the Sapphire City, but one is a prettier route. There is no tiger with a gun.
Hang on.
Hey, that's fair. I never wanted to be the one to set the puzzle, and I'm always allowed to be.
Yes, that's because only I can set the puzzle, otherwise it's confusing.
What's going on?
One of us always tells the truth, one always lies, and one alternates truth and lies.
Yes, that bit's true, but only one of the doors leads to the city, and there is a tiger with a gun.
Actually, there's 3 doors. One leads to a city full of tigers, but no guns. One leads to a gun full of tigers, but no city, and one leads to Portsmouth.
No, in fact, there are 16 doors. 2 lead to the city, 8 lead to one another. 1 is made of marmalade.
Stop it! He can see how many doors there are, you idiots. Now he knows you 2 both lie at least sometimes, so I must always tell the truth.
Oh, really? Well, which door leads to the city?
Oh, bloody hell, that one.
Hello, this is a Radio 4 book programme of some sort, presumably, and I am its presenter. I don't get a name, it just says presenter. And no wonder, because after this bit, it's basically just tell me more and go on for the whole sketch. Joining me now is Nicholas Bolton, the editor of a new book, 500 Things to Do Before You're 30. Nicholas Bolton, welcome to the show. Tell me more.
Thank you, presenter. It's a pleasure to be here. Just to pick you up on one thing, it's not actually a new book, it's a new edition of quite an old one.
Really?
Yes, in fact, we've been publishing this book in some form or other ever since the Bronze Age, when it read in its entirety 2 things to do before you're 30, 1, survive, 2, procreate.
Tell me more.
Well, this was the version we carried on publishing unchanged for the overwhelming majority of all human history. Eventually, and in relative terms incredibly recently, we added a 3rd thing to do in some markets, try to find a way of not minding too much about death.
Go on.
Well, these 2 or 3 things to do before you're 30 were more than enough of a challenge for almost everyone who ever lived, until just a couple of dozen years ago, when incredible advances in first world standard of living meant we could suddenly revise it up to 50 and start making people feel inadequate for not paragliding, swimming with dolphins or going to Bali.
And that's the version you're reissuing this year?
Yes, only it's now 500 things to ensure that not even the most dedicated, time and money-rich 20-something can possibly achieve them all.
So, can we expect 1,000 things next year?
Well, no, because during the course of this interview, I've become overwhelmed with shame. And I've realised that while there's nothing wrong with telling people about exciting or interesting things they might not have thought of doing, it's pretty twisted to turn that into a guilt trip that uses people's natural anxiety about making the best use of their time on Earth as a stick to beat them with, and incredibly arrogant to set ourselves up as the arbiter of things people must do at all, let alone putting a sodding time limit on it. So we're going to go back to basics, call it 2 things to do before or after you're 30 and give it away free on a postcard.
So back to survive and procreate?
No, because most people who can afford books survive to 30 anyway, and it turns out you don't need to procreate if you don't want to. It's going to read 1, be kind, 2, have fun.
Hi, this is Katie. Leave me a message.
Oh, hi, Katie. It's Chris here from the pub. Not from the pub. I mean, we met in a pub. I don't live in the pub. But my friends would tell you otherwise. No, they wouldn't. I'm a very moderate drinker. Though, I'm fun. I can let my hair down. What's left of it? No, there's plenty left of it. It's just going a bit on the crown. It's not... Anyway, it's Chris, and I'm going to record this again.
To re-record your message, press 1. To listen to your messages, press...
Oh, hi, Katie. It's Chris here. We met the other night in the pub I sometimes, but not always go to. At Ben's birthday. Well, I always go to Ben's birthday, but it's not always in the pub. And I go to the pub at times that aren't Ben's birthday, but this wasn't one of those times. It was Ben's birthday, and it was in the pub. Well, you know that because you were there. That's where we met. And bloody hell, Chris, pull yourself together.
To re-record your message, press...
Oh, hi, Katie. It's Chris here. We met at Ben's birthday. Anyway, look, I've no idea if you'd be interested, but I remember you said when we were talking you like music and... Well, I mean, obviously everyone likes music. Sorry, I don't mean that's a stupid thing for you to say. I just mean it's stupid of me to think that just because you like music, you necessarily want to... Oh, shut up, you stupid whittering git!
To re-record your...
Oh, hi, Katie. It's Chris here, from Ben's party. A bit out of the blue, but we were talking about music, weren't we? And I've actually got a couple of tickets to that band I was telling you about. Well, I haven't got them yet, because you might say no, but I could get them if you... Like, I mean, anyone could get them. I'm not saying, hey, I'm amazing, I can get these tickets. I'm not sold out or anything. They're not that popular. I mean, they're good. But for God's sake, what's the matter with you?
To re-record your...
Oh, hi, Chrissy. It's Kate here. Oh, for...
To re-record...
Oh, hello. Sorry, I must have the wrong number. Oh... But you must be Katie from Ben's thing. Hi, it's Chris here. Hi, sorry, I was trying to ring another Katie I know. But actually, since I'm talking to you... No, this is a terrible idea. Hi, Katie, it's Chris Callender here. We met at Ben's party. Listen, I was telling you about Next to Zero. Well, I'm going along to their gig at the Albany on Friday. Just wondered if you'd like to come along. It would be nice to see you again. No worries if you're busy, but give me a call back on this number if you fancy me. If you fancy it! What the hell is wrong with you?
You have reached the maximum 2-minute message length.
What? What do you mean, 2 minutes? Oh, God.
Message saved.
No!
Please hang up.
No!
Please
No!
hang up.
No!
Please hang up. Please hang up.
And that, my lord, is why my client, a man with no previous criminal record whatsoever, disguised himself with a balaclava helmet and attempted to mug the plaintiff for her phone. We are therefore entering a plea of guilty, but come on, seriously, what else could he do?
One day, Pooh Bear was on his way home with a brand new jar of honey. And he was just deciding whether it was a late 11s sort of a jar or a little something before lunch sort of a jar, when what should he find but all his friends waiting to surprise him? Oh, hello. You're just in time for a little smackerel of something.
No, Pooh. There'll be no smackerels of anything today.
Pooh, we want to talk to you about your destructive relationship with Honey.
Yes, and we've all got together to talk to you about it because we love you. It's called a... What's it called, Al?
An intervention.
That's right, an intervention. And we're having one for you, and this is it.
Oh, is it like a party?
It is very unlike a party, Pooh Bear. It's an opportunity for your friends to talk to you frankly about your honey abuse.
Honey abuse? Oh, no. I'm fond of your jar.
Pooh, last time you came to my house, you gorged so much honey you became physically stuck in my doorway. For 3 days. I'm sorry, Pooh, but that's not controlled behaviour.
You take one little incident.
It's not just the one incident, Pooh, dear. Eeyore, do you have something to say to Pooh?
Hello, Pooh. Do you remember my birthday? No reason why you should, of course, but if you do, you might recall giving me this. What is this, Pooh?
Oh, it's a useful pot to put things in.
Look me in the eye and tell me that's what it is.
That is to say,
You bought him a jar of honey, didn't you? And on the short trip across the wood to his house, you ate it. You ate your friend's birthday present.
Eeyore liked the pot. He said so.
Of course I didn't like the pot. I was horribly embarrassed for you. I was just being nice.
Piglet, you're not part of all this, surely.
Pooh, this is so difficult for me. But you were there for me when I was coming off the haycorns. And I need to be here for you now. Pooh, when you can't get your fix, I'm scared of you. That time with the balloon.
Just a little spot of bother.
Pooh, you ran out of honey, so you tied yourself to a balloon and tried to steal some from the bees. That's not a spot of bother, Pooh. That's the reckless desperation of an addict.
Come on. Everybody loves my honey eating. It's endearing. It's comical.
I'm sorry, Pooh. It used to be funny how a bear likes honey, but it's not funny anymore.
Pooh, the thing is, we're only doing this because we care for you and, well, we don't want to see you go the way of Tigger.
Tigger? Oh, God, am I like Tigger?
Don't you bring Tigger into this. Tigger's just a bouncy boy who likes his strengthening medicine.
Kanga, Tigger is a psychotic tiger with a steroid addiction. And if that's how people think of me, all right. Thank you, friends. This afternoon, I'm throwing away my honey.
Well done, Pooh. We're sorry to be so hard on you, but we just had to say something, didn't we, Al?
Indeed we did, Christopher Robin. It was the heffalump in the room that no one was talking about.
I know, like the other day, my nephew got me to play tennis with him, and I was awful.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he wiped the floor with me. He's only 12.
God, poor you.
I mean, I was never brilliant at it, but I used to play every weekend. I was all right.
I suppose you're just out of practice.
Well, yeah, and also you'll have put on a lot of weight.
What?
Well, no offence, but you are quite fat now. I assume you weren't when you were playing tennis every week.
Sorry, have we met?
No. Oh, sorry, yeah, I should have said, I'm the sort of person that likes to speak my mind.
Oh.
Yes, that's the thing about me. I'm afraid I don't really hold with political correctness. I mean, when you think about it, why should I have to filter what I say because someone else might not like my opinions? No, I just call a spade a spade. Oh, Kate's gone.
Oh, well, that's very, refreshing, I suppose.
I think so. It's more honest, isn't it?
Do you find people sometimes get offended?
Well, sometimes, yes. But the way I see it, I speak as I find, and if people don't like it, that's their problem, really.
I agree, actually. You're quite right.
I'm glad to hear it, because I'm like kind of a Marmite person, actually. People either love me or hate me.
Yeah, I bet they do. Well, if you'll excuse me.
What?
Well, I need a wee.
Oh, right, OK.
Excuse me. So, how do you come to know...
What are you doing? You said you were going to the loo.
No, I didn't. I said I needed a wee. Oh, sorry, I should have said. I'm the sort of person that just wheezes on the floor.
That's disgusting!
Yeah, that's the thing about me. I'm afraid I don't really hold with going to the loo. I mean, when you think about it, why should I have to go off to a little room because someone might not like my urine? I just wee where I stand. It's more honest, isn't it?
But you're splashing me!
Yeah, well, people do get splashed sometimes, but the way I see it, I urinate where I like, and if other people don't like it, that's their problem, really.
You're disgusting!
Yeah, well, I'm kind of like a Marmite-flavoured toothpaste person. People hate me.
1974, 11 Hodgson Gardens, Letchworth.
So, Jamie, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, bless him.
Oh, you can't be an engine, Jamie, can you? I mean, what job do you want to do?
I want to be the man who makes the noise of the TARDIS.
Actually, he's very good. Do your TARDIS noise for Uncle Brian, Jamie.
Shy.
Go on. Oh, very good. Well, what's the TARDIS, Pam?
Shh.
1983.
James, now you're 15, your dad and I really think you should work out what you might want to do after school.
I have, actually.
Oh, good. What are you thinking?
I'm going to be the man that makes the noise of the TARDIS.
No, James, seriously.
If you don't want to know, don't ask me.
1985, King Edward IV Grammar School, Richmond.
Treadwell, I've been looking at your UCAS form. I see you've only applied to colleges that offer sound engineering.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's a very limited field. I mean, you've got excellent grades. Why not apply for engineering generally?
No, sir. I'm going to be a sound engineer and work in the BBC Radiophonic Workshop and be the man that makes the noise of the TARDIS, sir.
Are you being cheeky, Treadwell?
No, sir.
1989, graduation ceremony, Nottingham University.
Congratulations, son.
We're very proud of you. First-class degree.
Thanks, Mum. Thanks, Dad.
Oh, and we're sorry to hear about that show you like.
What?
That space show you always used to watch. We heard on the radio coming down they're not going to make it anymore.
Right.
1993, graduation ceremony, Warwick University.
Congratulations, son.
Yes, well done. I mean, it still beats me why you need another degree at all, let alone in media studies. But all credit to you. Another first.
So, what's next?
Oh, I've got some ideas.
1994, Pebble Mill Studios, Birmingham.
Well, listen, I like your enthusiasm. We can offer you an internship, but I'm afraid it'll be unpaid.
That's fine.
1996 to 2002.
Mr. Treadwell, I'm delighted to say your application has been successful. You start as assistant producer on Tuesday.
Jim, we were hoping you could produce this series.
Well, if you're sure you want to move to the management side, Jim, you're just the sort of person we need.
Overseen by the newly appointed controller of BBC Three, James
Treadwell, who was today announced as the new controller of BBC One.
2003, BBC Television Centre.
So, thank you for coming in, Russell. I've been looking through your pitch documents. You've got a lot of good ideas.
Well, thank you very much. I'm particularly excited about it.
Forgive me, though, there's something I'd like to pitch to you. I think it's about time we brought back Doctor Who.
Doctor? Oh, yes, I mean, that would be my absolute dream job.
Good, good. It would need careful handling, though. I mean, for instance, random example, where would you get the noise of the TARDIS from?
Well, is the BBC Radiophonic Workshop still going?
I'm afraid not, but there's an excellent sound department at BBC Cardiff.
Well, there then, I suppose.
I'm very pleased to hear you say that.
2004.
In a surprise announcement, the controller of BBC One today announced he was stepping down after only 2 months in the job. He will instead be taking up a relatively junior post as overseer of sound production at BBC Cardiff.
2005, Cardiff.
Hello?
Oh, is that Jim? It's Russell here. Jim, we've just opened the effects package you sent us. I think there's been a mix-up.
I don't think so.
Well, listen to this. This is how the TARDIS effect you sent us is coming out.
That's right, yes. That's exactly right.
Well, I'm sorry, Jim, that won't work at all. Could you do as an alternative?
No, that is the noise of the TARDIS, and I am the man that makes it.
Well, I'm I'm afraid not, Jim. If that's the best you can do, we're going to have to go elsewhere.
What? No.
I'm sorry, Jim.
No. No. No.
2006, Laxley Scenic Railway.
Hello, base. This is Patrol Car Delta Whiskey 04. We've picked up a white male in his 40s trespassing on the railway line. That's right, sir. Walking down the middle of the track, pulling a row of toy trucks. Won't give a name, sir. He just says he's a very useful engine.
Of course you must. I mean, you've just got to.
How can I, Matt? How can I leave you and the kids for so long?
Because you'll never get another opportunity like it. It's not just the job you've always wanted, it's an all-expenses-paid trip to Barbados, for God's sake.
I know, but 6 months? I don't think I can, and it's not fair on you.
Look, I'll cope. I've got some leave saved up. My sister will help out. We'll make this work somehow. You just can't pass this up.
I don't know.
Tina, you have to. Listen to me. You have to go. Hello?
Oh, hi, Matt. It's Paul. Is your wife around?
Oh, didn't you hear? She's gone to the West Indies.
Oh, Jamaica?
Yes, I did. Well, since you ask me for a ghost story, I did once hear of a peculiar occurrence, the narration of which may divert you. It began when I dropped in on my club one night. It was the evening of the annual club game of Hey Ho Rumbelow, in which we line up 6 of the shortest members of the club and attempt to knock them down with the fattest member. All without waking the sleepiest member. It is my job on these occasions, as the club's most boring member, to sit in a side room by myself and not talk to anyone. For every 15 minutes I successfully do this, I am rewarded with a try, although curiously tries play no other part in the scoring system. I had just scored my 5th try when I was joined by a losing sportsman from the game next door. He was a tall, lean man with salt and pepper hair and a sandy moustache. I should explain that the forfeits in Hey Ho Rumbelow are predominantly powdery in nature. I cannot remember how we got onto the subject of the otherworldly and supernatural. It may be because that's what I always bang on about, or it may not. Are you yourself a believer? I asked him, and he shook his head emphatically. But when we had both finished coughing, I noticed he seemed suddenly unsure.
Mind you,
He said,
there was one peculiar thing for which I could never find a rational explanation.
Intrigued, I urged him to tell his story, and pausing only to comb the icing sugar from his mutton chops, he began.
Well, I was leaving this very club not 2 weeks ago, but 4 years ago. It was a cold night, and I reached into my jacket pocket. I tell you this partly because it is germane to my story, and partly because I like saying jacket pocket. Jacket pocket. Jacket pocket. It was my tobacco pouch, I thought, but instead I found a letter. But a letter I had not put there myself, and indeed had never seen before. Was it an epistle from the other world? Had it been placed there by a time-travelling future version of myself? Had I picked up the wrong jacket? Whatever the explanation, the letter made curious reading. Here is how it went.
My dear uncle, my cycling tour continues tolerably well. The weather is unusually hot for February, but then, of course, it is July. I have taken lodgings for a few days at a quaint inn by the name of the Horse and the Other Horses, where I intend to do a little angling, a little reading, and a little smack. My landlady is a jolly old countrywoman whose cheery smile proclaim her a worthy hostess and whose flowery forearms proclaim her a but indifferent player of Hey Ho Rumbelow. One evening, we got to talking, and she told me a story more terrifying and inexplicable than any I have heard. But you shall be the judge, uncle, for I shall set it down in her own words as best I can.
Well, sir, this were the way of it. 'Twas a dark December night, and I was busy in the pantry, panting. When all of a sudden, I hears a most terrible banging at the side door, and in bursts old Wilf. Now, everyone knew old Wilf. He was the local ne'er-do-well, poacher and murderer. But he never meant anyone any harm 2/3 of the time. And now the poor soul was white as a sheet. I poured him a brandy and helped him to a chair. He drained the glass in one, but still he could not speak. I poured him another brandy and helped him to another chair. Still he could say nothing. I'd run out of brandy by this time, but I helped him to 3 or 4 more chairs. And when at last his head was bumping up against the ceiling, he managed to tell his story. And a more blood-curdling tale of terror I hopes I shall never live to hear the like. This is what he said.
I went for a walk and I saw a ghost.
That's all he said, sir. And all he ever would say so long as he lived. That he went for a walk and saw a ghost.
And so concluded the woman's tale. And for my part, a most remarkable one I find it, involving as it does a man who went for a walk and saw a ghost. Your affectionate nephew, Cyril.
And that was the end of the letter. I put it back in my jacket pocket. Jacket pocket. And never thought of it till now, when you, sir, reminded me of the curious tale of the man who went for a walk and saw a ghost.
Said my new friend. So there you have it. Be you devout believer or no less devout skeptic, from henceforth you must find some accommodation in your convictions for the fact that you once met a man who found a letter from a man who stayed with a woman who knew a man who went for a walk and saw a ghost. Although, there is a sequel to this tale. In point of fact, I saw the same man again the next night.
Ah, I'm glad to catch you.
He said.
I looked at that letter again, you know, when I got home. There was a P.S. I'd never noticed before. It read,
P.S. As I was on my way to post this, my landlady stopped me in the hall and said...
Oh, sir, my husband says I got that story I told you last night wrong. According to him, old Wilf said...
I went for a walk and I saw a goat.
He said... Sorry about that, sir. He saw a goat.
She said, sorry about that, uncle. He saw a goat.
It read, sorry about that, old man. He saw a goat.
He said. So there you are. Never think that we are alone, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight you have heard proof positive that this world of ours is also walked by goats.
John Finnemore's Souvenir programme was written by and starred John Finnemore with Simon Kane, Carrie Quinlan and Laurie Lewin. The producer was Ed Morris. The show was based on an original idea. Why not listen back and see if you can spot it?
This is John Finnemore's Souvenir programme.
Little pig, can I come in?
Who's that?
Colin Miller, Sunday Times.
Not a wolf?
No.
Promise?
Yes?
Sure, come on in.
So, why did you choose to build your house out of straw?
Well, I've never built a house before, certainly not one designed to withstand wolf attack, but I have read a lot of stories. And in stories, it's always the youngest brother with the humblest approach that wins the day.
And that's why you didn't go for twigs or bricks?
That's right. Anyone who's read a story knows those stronger houses will be destroyed, and only my humble straw house will defeat the wolf in an unexpected way.
Like what?
I don't know. Hay fever?
I see. Well, good luck. Little pig, may I come in?
Of course, welcome.
So why did you choose to build your house out of twigs?
Well, I've never built a house before, but I have read a lot of stories, and in stories, it's always the compromise between the two extremes that wins the day.
So that's why you didn't go for straw or bricks?
That's right. Anyone who's ever read a story knows the straw will be too weak and the bricks will be too strong.
How will the bricks be too strong?
I don't know. Subsidence?
I see. Well, good luck. Little pig, may I come in?
Yeah, but what's wrong with the doorbell?
Oh. Nothing.
Right, in you come then.
So, why did you choose to build your house of bricks?
Because it's a house.
Right, and that's why you didn't go for straw or twigs.
Well, that didn't even really cross my mind.
Right, but I've spoken to your brothers, and they both say that in stories...
Yeah, well, I've never read a story, but I have seen a lot of houses. And they're usually built of bricks, so I built this house out of bricks.
Aren't you afraid the apparent stability of the bricks makes them all the more at risk from a narrative twist?
No? Are you afraid of that with your house?
No.
Well, then.
So you're sure the wolf won't be able to blow your house down?
Blow it down? What, with his breath?
No, I just...
Look, basically, what I've done is build a house. Robert has built a kind of ethnic hut, which is nice. I don't even know what Ethan thinks he's built, an art installation. I mean, never mind a wolf, he's in trouble if it rains. This is a house. Well, it's getting late. The wolf will be here soon. Are you off? I thought you might want to stay with one of the other guys. With their narrative protection.
Actually, if it's all right, I might stay here.
Well, blow me down.
RAF Corfmallen, top secret air ministry research station, June 3rd, 1940.
Prime Minister.
Wing Commander, I trust you have good news for me.
I hope so, sir. If you'll follow me, you'll be aware, sir, that we've been putting out the story that our fighter pilots are on a strict diet of carrots, and the resultant vitamin A boost is improving their eyesight and allowing them to see in the dark.
Yes, rather childish nonsense, isn't it?
Of course.
And are the Germans falling for it?
No, sir. No, we think that they have discovered that this is merely a cover for Mr. Watson Watt's experiments with electromagnetic waves, the so-called radar system.
Indeed. And are they falling for that?
Well, sir, as far as we can tell, we think they are.
Excellent. Whereas the truth is...
The truth, sir, lies behind these doors.
A room full of cats, just as I thought.
As you thought, sir?
What other explanation could there be? Suddenly our crews can inexplicably see in the dark. To the thinking man, there is but one explanation. Clearly you are training cats as navigators.
You're a great man, sir, and we're lucky to have you. Yes, sir, we are. After all, we have long used dogs in the military. Cats are not only far more intelligent, but have exceptionally good night sight. Let us give you a demonstration. Chovers?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Bring me Flight Navigation Officer Sooty.
Right away, sir. Here he is, sir.
Meow.
Put him through his paces, Chovers.
Yes, sir. All right, Sooty. Down here, me down, old chap. Church with a spire.
Meow.
Church with a steeple.
Meow.
Well done.
May I?
Please.
Bridle path permitted for public use.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
The Krupp Munitions Factory near Essen. Well, can't he do that? That's what we need.
Well, he can, sir, but...
This is the one drawback, sir. We're used to working with dogs, of course. And dogs love us and want us to do well. Cats are indifferent to us and don't care if we die. So we have to keep a constant reward system in operation. Chovers, rub the navigation officer's tummy.
Yes, sir.
But this is ludicrous, man. We can't have our pilots breaking off a dogfight every 10 minutes to rub the navigator's tum-tum.
Actually, Prime Minister, we're not calling them dogfights anymore. And it does seem to be paying off, sir. And so tomorrow night, Prime Minister, we would like, for the first time, to send a Spitfire squadron into action against the enemy, navigated entirely by cats. Do we have your permission, sir?
I suppose so. What do you call this method, by the way?
Feline navigation system, sir. Or for short, catnav.
This week, I'm talking to Andrew Wilson, Professor of Biogenetics at the University of York, and tireless champion of the theory of evolution. Good evening.
Good evening. If I may, though, the fact of evolution, it's no longer considered a theory.
Perhaps not by you.
Not by any competent authority. Those who contest it are either underinformed or willfully ignoring the evidence. The proven scientific fact is that almost all life on Earth is the result of cumulative change resulting from random mutation of genes.
Almost all?
That's right, yes.
You mean there are exceptions?
Not significant exceptions, no.
But there are?
Yes, but the overwhelming...
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to press you on this. What are the exceptions?
Hummingbirds.
Hummingbirds?
Yes, I think God probably made the hummingbirds, but that's all.
Why hummingbirds?
Well, Look, a scientist must take each case on its merits, free from prejudice. And I have to admit that hummingbirds... Have you seen one? They're amazing. They beat their wings 80 times a second. They can fly backwards. They can't have just happened by accident. So in this extremely unusual case, the most credible explanation is that they were formed by a superhuman creative intelligence.
God.
Well, you can call it what you like.
Can you call it God?
Yes. But look, this is the exception that proves the rule.
The rule that God doesn't exist.
Look, what I believe is that the overwhelming majority of all life that has ever existed came about by the blind application of natural selection upon replicating entities. All God did was make the hummingbirds. And Elizabeth Roberts.
Who?
My granddaughter. She happens to be the other exception.
God made your granddaughter?
Yeah, I know it's a coincidence, I know. But as a conscientious scientist, I have to record that when my daughter recently gave birth, it was immediately obvious God had come out of retirement to try to top the hummingbirds.
How can you tell?
You just have to look at her. Her little chubby feet alone rule out the possibility she randomly descended from a pre-Neolithic hominid like the rest of us did.
And Elizabeth is the only exception. You never felt this way about your daughter, for instance?
No, the hominid explanation works fine for her.
So, now you discovered all this, Professor, what next?
Well, I'm publishing a new book in the autumn, Intelligent Deceit, The Tyranny of Superstition, and I am founding a very small church.
How small?
It's basically a Wendy church.
Ah, Monsieur Voltaire, et c'est vous?
Oui, monsieur, c'est moi, Voltaire. Bonjour.
Are we doing this whole sketch in French?
Assuredly not.
Are we doing this whole sketch in outrageous French accent?
Assuredly, mais oui, bien sûr. Permit me to introduce to you, my friends. This is the quick-tempered Comte Guy de Lombard, the finest swordsman in all of France, and a man whose accent is, if anything, even more outrageous than our own.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, monsieur.
Monsieur, I see what you mean.
And this is my English friend, Mr. Simon Kane, who does not want to do the outrageous French accent.
I just think if we're doing the voices, we should do them.
And hence we'll be getting no more lines.
Oh, come on.
Silence. No, mon ami. What can I do for you?
I am not your ami, mon ami. I wish to know if it is true that you once said, I do not agree with what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it.
Yes, that was one of mine. It is a phrase most elegant, n'est-ce pas?
No, n'est-ce pas at all. I think it is a vain and foolish boast, and you would never actually do it.
What? You question my friend's honor to his face? I have killed men for less.
Peace, Guy de Lombard. Monsieur, I do not agree with you when you said that I would not defend to the death your right to say something I did not agree with. But I will defend to the death your right to say. Oh, thank you.
All right, Monsieur Voltaire. I say someone should stab you to death.
This time you go too far, you insolent puppy. Take that back or prepare to die.
Peace, Guy de Lombard. Our friend is entitled to his view.
I'm sorry, Voltaire, but now I have challenged him. My honor will not allow me to back down. He must die.
Then you will have to kill me first.
That would be stupid.
Nonetheless, I will defend to the death his right to say someone should stab me to death.
I don't want to fight you, Voltaire, but I will. And remember, I am the finest swordsman in all France.
Oh, yes. So you are, well, both. It would be quite a silly way to die. We did not. Very well. On this one occasion, philosophy must make a concession to pragmatism. You two sort it out between you.
Wait. You're going back on your word? You're not going to defend him to the death?
In this one case, most exceptional, no.
But that makes him right about you. So I have challenged him wrongfully and brought shame upon me for defending you, miserable dog. Honor demands we must duel. Prepare to die.
What? All right, fine. I take it back. I will defend him to the death.
Ah, there speaks my noble old friend. Prepare to die.
And so we say farewell to our friend Voltaire, who died, as so many Frenchmen do, in a freak philosophy accident. A tragic loss made perhaps yet more tragic by the cruel irony that Voltaire never actually even said that.
Really?
Yep, it's a common misattribution. It was actually said by Evelyn Beatrice Hall.
Well, I never.
Yeah, also, this is what a proper French accent sounds like, so...
let's take the old crate up for a spin, see if we can't bag ourselves a Jerry. Ready, Archie?
As I'll ever be, sir.
Ready, Lofty?
Yes, sir.
Ready, Mr. Pickles?
Meow.
Then tally-ho. Right, turn on the cat-nav.
Mr. Pickles, where to?
Left it is, tally-ho.
So you see, sir, it all started terribly well.
So what the hell went wrong?
Well, as far as we can tell, sir, the cats didn't realise they were going to be shot at. Yes, it seems that came as a surprise to them. And, well, sir, have you ever squirted a cat with water?
I have, Wing Commander. It didn't like it, not one bit.
No, sir. Well, it seems they like it even less with bullets, sir. And so we now have Spitfires landed in trees and garage roofs all over Switzerland.
Ye gods, the whole squadron?
Yes, sir. Well, except for one that didn't even get as far as Germany and is currently following a mackerel trawler around the North Sea.
And what the hell are you planning to do about this?
Well, we think we can recover the plane, sir, and then one of our lady boffins has a plan.
You have lady boffins?
Lovely lady boffin, sir. Lady Boffin, step in here, please.
Good morning, Prime Minister.
Ah! I thought you said you had lovely lady boffins.
Oh, yes. Lady Boffin, take off your glasses.
Ah, ooh, yes.
This is my plan, sir.
Lady Boffin, glasses back on, please.
Oh! Yes, what have you done about these damn scaredy cats?
A two-pronged strategy, sir. Firstly, we've modified the flight controls and trained the cats to actually fly the planes as well. That way we need never risk another human life in the air.
But damn it, if they're alone in the aircraft, surely they'll just fly off somewhere safe and comfortable. Nowhere near the Germans.
Hence my second prong. I suddenly realised, sir, that the cats simply saw all humans as the same. They had no idea of the ghastly fight we're in. So I put them through a series of films and lectures outlining in simple cat-comprehensible language the nature of the Nazi menace.
And? The cats were appalled, sir. Lady Boffin was quite right. They had no idea what they were fighting against. They're all lined up outside now, sir, ready and eager for the fray.
Oh, you now want me to let you launch a squadron of Spitfires navigated and piloted solely by cats, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, why not? After all, I am very drunk.
Where have they gone? All the days of summertime, who can find last September's rose? Where have they gone? All the snows of yesteryear, where have they vanished to? Where have they gone, do you suppose?
File not found. Days of the summertime. Invalid search. Last September's rose. Address unknown. All the snows of yesteryear. Please check your spelling or else search for other snows.
How can I once more return to my youth?
Please wait. Database updated. Search initiated. Your route can't be calculated.
Where have they gone?
Not in this directory.
Who can find?
Unfulfilled request.
Where have they gone? All the girls I used to know.
Unknown recipients. Message failed at this address.
Is there a point to human strife? Or is it all simply absurd?
Finding file. The meaning of life. A fatal error has occurred.
Please check and retry.
And now on Radio 4, it's time for The Archers, the way it sounds to people who don't really listen to The Archers, but, you know, sometimes it's on. And there's a new arrival at the Bull, which doesn't mean a baby, it just means someone's come in.
Yip-de-dip-de-dip-de-diddly-diddly-do.
Hello, look who's turned up again.
It's one of the men who always sound tired.
Afraid so, like a bad penny. Hello, one of the men who always sounds jolly. One of the cosily wry women, which is all of them, except... Except two.
Hello. I dare say you could do with a drink.
Well, I wouldn't say no.
You look like you've been in the war.
Yes, it's been a bit of a hectic week.
Here you are. And it's on the house if it turns out I own this pub.
Thanks. Oh, that hits the spot.
You look about ready for that.
I reckon he's earned it, too.
Do you know, I think I have at that.
So, what is it you've been doing so tiredly?
Well, I've just come from helping Andrew do the costings and financial breakdown audit spreadsheet remittance return for that box he wants to put down.
Andrew wants to put down a box?
That's the plan, yes. It's a shoe box, I think.
A shoe box? Well, I wish him luck. I must say I never really saw Andrew as a shoe box putting downer.
I don't know. He seems really keen on it. He cleared a place on the kitchen table for it weeks ago.
A box on the kitchen table? Well, I'll believe that when I see it.
He seems serious about this one. But of course, this is the Archers, so first he's got to cost it out and draw up a financial plan and visit the bank and clear it with the council and the EU. And of course, his brother has had his eye on that bit of the kitchen table to put a roll of sellotape down. So you can guarantee that any time you accidentally listen to this in the next 6 months, we will all still be going on about Andrew and his sodding box. My friends, there isn't much food, God knows, but there is enough for all of us. And when we scrabble for it between us, we demean ourselves before our oppressors. So this time, when our food is contemptuously thrown to us, we will not fight for it, but with dignity, we shall each in turn take a piece until it is fairly divided. In that way, we will all eat sufficiently, and we will show our captors our unity and our power. Agreed? My comrade in blue.
Aye.
My comrade in green.
Aye.
My comrade in yellow.
Aye.
And I, your comrade in red. Very well, then. I hear them approach. Remember, one at a time.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, my poor friends. They cannot help themselves. They are such hungry, hungry hippos.
Well, Wing Commander.
Not great news, sir.
Let me guess. Despite your high-minded lectures, the moment they got in the air, the cats all flew straight off to hide in the Bahamas.
No, sir.
No, it's worse than that, sir. They defected to the Germans.
What?
Yes, sir. You see, it turns out that the Nazi message of territorial expansion, cruelty, and the triumph of the strong over the weak, that's pretty much the philosophy of cats as a species. They were rather cross they'd been fighting against it.
You're telling me cats are Nazis?
It does look that way, sir, yes.
So, not only do the Germans have our cat technology, they also have a squadron of our Spitfires piloted by our cats, ranged up against us.
I'm afraid so, sir. Sorry, sir. But all is not lost. We've been talking to the Navy, sir, and we've developed a rather exciting countermeasure. First, we fill a submarine full of owls.
I love it!
Well, since you ask me for a tale of mysterious deaths and a witch's curse, I will tell you a tale of those two things. Though obviously I've slightly given away the twist. I was weekending with an old schoolfellow, known to me as Charlie, but to Debrett's as the Duke of Wimbimkingsonsham. A trap of the unwary, this, incidentally, for it is, of course, pronounced as if it was spelt Wimbimkingsimsham, whereas it is actually spelt Kent. It is the grammar school parvenu who's fallen foul of that little test. And paid for it, of course, with his life. My host had implored me to treat the place as my own. And I was therefore employed in demolishing the east wing, which was blocking my sea view, when Charlie asked to speak to me.
Ah, Finnemore. I wonder if you would keep the 12th of next month free.
Well, of course, said I. What is the occasion? Bean feast or bun fight?
Neither, sadly. I'm afraid I have feasted on my last bean and fought my last bun. The 12th will be my funeral.
Good God, man, I ejaculated, which is an old-fashioned word for exclaimed, as you know perfectly well. Whatever can you mean? Are you sick?
Not I. Why, only this morning I swam the English Channel, punched a Frenchman on the nose and swam back just for sport. No, I've never felt better.
Then what in the world is this morbid talk of funerals?
Well, Finnemore, would it surprise you to learn, I wonder, that the Dukes of Wimbington are cursed?
I considered the question. I think it would have done if you'd just come out and said it, I replied eventually, but now I don't think it will much.
Well, we are cursed.
Oh, my God, I shouted. For I fear I have always been terrible at gauging how surprising things will turn out to be.
Yes, I'm afraid so. For generations now, no Duke of Wimbington has lived past 39. My great-grandfather, for instance, was killed in a hunting accident when someone foolishly gave the fox a gun. My grandfather killed on the very eve of his 40th birthday by a runaway train. My father was also killed on the eve of his birthday. And not only that...
If you tell me, I interjected, that he too was killed by a runaway train, I shall faint dead away with the shock.
Yes, he was.
Oh, really? As I say, I really am terrible at surprise prediction.
But not just any runaway train. The self-same runaway train that killed his father.
What?
Yes, it was never recaptured. It escaped to live wild on the moor, only returning every so often to steal some coal, water and passengers and kill one of my ancestors.
But why are the Wimbingtons so cursed, I asked.
I believe I may be able to answer that,
said a voice. We turned and beheld an elderly gentleman whose dog collar, surplice, cassock, vestments, wide-brimmed hat, clerical trousers and vicar's socks told me he was either a vicar or a non-vicar in fancy dress. Of one thing I could be sure. He was not a vicar in fancy dress.
Forgive my intrusion. I am a passing vicar.
I knew it, cried I.
I'm just on my way, you see, to a fancy dress party I am attending.
I didn't know it, cried I. Where is your costume?
Why, I'm wearing it. I am attending in the character of an Abyssinian Anabaptist, whereas I am, of course, a nonconformist Gideonite. But leaving that aside, I believe I have the key to the riddle.
Intrigued, we begged him to continue.
Eh? What are you doing that for?
He said in some confusion.
What made you think I wouldn't continue? I was just about to continue. I only stopped continuing in order to listen to you two begging me to continue.
Chastened, we asked him to continue continuing, but promised not to beg him to do so.
That's better. The trouble began, sir, with the first Duke, your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, who, ironically, was not all that great. 300 years ago, he cruelly had a village maiden burned as a witch on the eve of her 40th birthday. It is her dying curse that haunts you still.
I see, said I, and how do you come to know so much about it?
Oh, let's just say I have a long memory.
I'm sorry, I don't get it.
Nothing.
Oh, unless you mean you are the spirit of the witch taking corporeal form in order to gloat over her next victim.
What? How do you...
Oh, bloody hell, how did you know?
Well, you made it pretty obvious, didn't you? All that ha-ha-ha business, very witchy.
I'm not a witch. Weren't you listening? Just the first Duke was desperate to burn someone. When he couldn't find anyone practicing witchcraft, he widened the definition to any ugly woman who owned a cat. When he couldn't even find one of those, he made the women of the village have a beauty contest. First prize was a night with him, last prize was a cat. I won the cat.
But look here, is there nothing I can do to lift the curse?
Said Charlie, rather tactlessly, I thought.
Nothing!
Cried the hag.
My implacable vengeance will forever fall on all who bear the hated name of my murderer, the Duke of Kent!
Kent? No, I'm the Duke of Wimbington. It's just spelt Kent.
Oh, really? Well, this is embarrassing. Very well. The curse is lifted from you, and I shall seek out the real Dukes of Kent, wherever they may be found.
Try Kent. And with that, she vanished. And sure enough, Charlie lived to see his 40th birthday, and indeed to have a long and happy life, until just last year, when, at the ripe old age of 85, at home in his own bed, he was peacefully killed by a runaway train. But there is a postscript to this story. And I think you will agree it is the most astounding and shocking circumstance of the whole affair. That same evening, returning exhausted to my room, I happened to glance at the calendar and realized that all of these curious events had taken place on no other day than Tuesday. I really am terrible at gauging surprises. Good night.
John Finnemore's Souvenir programme was written by and starred John Finnemore, with Simon Kane, Carrie Quinlan and Laurie Lewin. The original music was by Susanna Pierce. The producer was Ed Morrish. In tonight's show, Simon Kane's words were spoken by an actor. John Finnemore's words should have been.
This is John Finnemore's Souvenir programme.
Hey, how'd you find it?
Well, you know, not too bad. I answered all the questions anyway. How about you?
Yeah, all right. I guess the last one a bit, but basically all right. What did you put for question 2?
Oh, the coefficient of friction one. Well, I tried resolving the forces vertically, and I got something like W equals 0.2 T over X to the power of 10, but I think I should have substituted for T and solved for X. What did you put?
6.
6?
Yeah.
6 what?
Just 6. Just the number 6.
Right, OK. What was you thinking there?
Well, my thinking was that the answer was 6. I can't exactly remember why now, but I definitely thought that. Why, are you fairly sure about your thingy with the vertical thing?
Well, I don't know for sure. Well, let's ask Lizzie. Lizzie?
Yeah?
Yeah, what did you put for question 2?
Question 2? Let me think. Yeah, I did a drawing of a sea lion.
Did you?
Yeah, sea lion in a little hat. Why? What did you put?
Well, we put different things, but not a sea lion in a little hat. You're sure it wasn't about the coefficient of friction between a cone and a plane?
Would the answer to that be a sea lion in a little hat?
Probably not.
Then I don't think so. But let's ask Steve. Steve?
Yeah?
Question 2, what did you put?
Question 2, a sea lion in a hat.
A little hat?
Well, medium-sized.
Yeah, but small for the sea lion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought so.
Yeah, but, right, you see, I put quite a complicated value for W in terms of T and X, and Luke here put 6.
Yeah, on the hat.
What?
Well, sorry, I took drawing a sea lion in a hat for granted. I thought you meant what number did I put on the hat?
Yeah, 6 on the hat, that's right.
But then, none of this makes any sense. Unless... Oh.
What?
Well, unless this is all a dream, and I'm not sitting exams at all. In fact, I'm 43 now. And I'm just worried because I've got that presentation to do tomorrow, and I haven't really prepared.
No, this is real.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't put a sea lion in a hat.
So, hello, here we are. Welcome to the Tajikistan Hilton, Snow Leopard Central. We hope. 1 cave, 2 men, 2 sleeping bags, 1 camera. Well, 2 counting this one. All we need now is a big white pussycat. And here we have the good doctor, Dr. Jonathan Culliford of Oxford University, no less.
Hello.
Who I first had the pleasure to meet, 5 hours ago?
About that, yes. Still, plenty of time now to get to know each other.
Aye, 6 months of it. We'll know each other better than their own wives do by then.
Yes. Actually, I'm not married.
Oh, well, there we are. That's the sort of thing we'll find out. So, for now, from Leopard Villas, goodbye.
So. Well, it's rather nice in a way, isn't it? I had no radio, no TV, nothing to do all day but watch those mountains and talk to one another.
True enough.
So, for instance, how did you first become fascinated with the snow leopard?
What, me? Oh, the beasties leave me cold, I'm afraid. But you know, for a cameraman, a big wildlife doco is about the best gig you can get. But why are you a big leopard guy, are you?
Well, yes, I suppose so. I spent more or less my whole life studying them, so yes.
All right, well, I admire that.
Oh, and I admire you, too.
Oh, right, a little mutual appreciation society we've got.
Yes.
So, what's your club?
Oh, well, the Explorers Club, actually. Not that I consider myself an explorer, you understand, but...
No, your club. Which club do you follow?
Oh, God, yes, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't really follow football.
Oh, right.
Cricket, though. Big cricket fan, I don't suppose you...
Not so much, no. Do you like cooking?
Not really. Sailing.
No. Poker?
Afraid not.
Right, OK then. 6 months, yeah. Look, a snow leopard!
No, where?
Not really.
Here we go, sir. It's one key enough. I can cut you a second for half the price.
No, one's enough, thanks. Oh, before I go...
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I've always wondered, why do you guys always sell trophies?
Oh, these?
Yeah, I mean, you know, what is it about keys and trophies that go together? I mean, it's not like you use the same machine or anything, is it?
No. But, well, take you, for instance, sir.
Yeah?
Well, I bet you've been meaning to get that key cut for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, I have actually. How did you know?
Oh, it's the same for everyone, sir. It's never an urgent job, it just nags away at you. Only you kept forgetting, or you didn't have time.
That's right, yeah.
And that little job sat at the back of your mind. You barely noticed it, but there it was. Another way in which you were inefficient and disorganised, not a proper grown-up.
Exactly, yeah.
But today, sir, you've done it. You've done that job. Well done, sir. Very well done.
Oh. Thank you.
Well done. Maybe you should get yourself a trophy.
Sorry, what?
Just a little one. I got around to it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Are you sure, sir? You have done really well today. Don't you think you owe yourself a little trophy?
Yeah, not really. I mean, well, you know, it's not the same if you buy it for yourself, is it?
Oh, that's a funny thing, sir. It is. It's exactly the same. You earned it. Now you've got it. Who cares who gave it to you? The important thing is you did really, really well and you got a trophy.
All right, I'll take it.
Good for you, sir. That'll be 12 quid. And now, let me present you with your trophy. Well done, sir. Very well done.
That was nice. I like that.
I thought you would, sir. Do you know what? I bet there's a few more of these you qualify for. I finally learnt my internet banking ID, and now I don't have to keep looking it up. I was going to buy a packet of crisps, then I didn't. I am of above average height.
Go on, then. I'll take them all.
Good choice, sir. Well done.
My lords and ladies of the Admiralty, Able Seaman Johnson is therefore charged with being intoxicated whilst on duty, conduct unbecoming of a member of Her Majesty's Armed Forces, and the use of a foghorn for purposes not sanctioned in standing orders.
How do you plead?
Guilty, ma'am.
Very well. Gentlemen, your views.
Well, given that it is a first offence, I incline towards clemency. I recommend we merely suspend him from active duty without pay for 3 months.
Very well. And you?
Well, I take a rather different view. I think we should put him in a longboat till he's sober.
I'm sorry?
Put him in a longboat till he's sober.
No, I still...
Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning.
What is a longboat?
Well, you know, like one of our normal boats, but longer.
Do we even have such a boat?
Well, there's the HMS Ocean, 667 feet. That's quite long.
My lord, the HMS Ocean is not a boat.
Really? It's definitely boat-shaped. Anyway, any longboat would do. My central point is simply that we should put him in one till he's sober, early in the morning.
Why?
I don't really know. It's a gut instinct. I just think there's something about the length of the boat and the earliness of the morning that'll, you know, really make him think about what he's done. And, of course, by the end of it, he'll be sober.
With respect, sir, the prisoner has been in charge for 3 weeks. He's pretty sober already.
Oh, is he? Oh, well, why didn't you say so? In that case, I think our course is clear.
Do you?
Absolutely. It is my firm and considered opinion. It's our duty as admirals of the Royal Navy to shave his belly with a rusty razor. Let me finish. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning.
And what in the world do you think that will achieve?
Well, number one, a smoother belly.
Can I just say... Sorry, can I just say I would prefer the longboat.
You see, he thinks the longboat's a good idea.
All right.
I've heard enough. Able Seaman Johnson, you will be suspended from active service for a duration of not less than 3 months, during which time you will be required to attend regular sessions in managing your relationship with alcohol.
Spoil spot.
Yes, well, you were being very silly.
Suppose. But, these sessions, what time will they be?
I don't know. What does it matter?
Early in the morning?
Oh, very well. Regular sessions in alcohol management, early in the morning. That concludes this session. The court will now rise.
Hooray!
And up she rises.
Early in the morning.
Seen any yet?
Any what?
Any snow leopards?
No. I would definitely tell you if I saw one.
I know, just my little joke.
Yes.
Oh, I know. I can't believe I didn't think of it before. Wine. I bet you know all about wine. See, I know a wee bit myself. Pal of mine runs a vineyard in Australia. He's told me all about your tannins and your terroirs. No?
Sorry.
You don't like it or just don't know about it? Because I could teach you, maybe.
Teetotal.
All right.
Sorry. Chess?
No. Fishing?
No. Art?
No. Ah, got it. What do you drive?
You're not going to like this.
All right, Prius or something. Is it big old Volvo?
Yeah, it's worse. I actually don't have a car, just a bike.
A bike? I love bikes. What you got?
Oh, terrific. Well, look, I've got two, actually. I've got a fairly ordinary Trek for road cycling, but I also ride a Cervelo frame on fulcrum wheels, and you were probably talking about motorbikes, yes?
Aye.
Yeah, and you don't have a pedal bike.
My daughter's got one.
Oh, yes, and do you know what sort?
I think it's called a glitter bug. Sorry, she's 8. Yeah.
Right.
Any kids yourself?
No. Gay, actually.
Oh, right. My sister's gay.
Oh, yes. How's she finding it?
Fine.
Good. And our next question, please.
How should we deal with that incredibly complex thing that everybody wants solved, but all the possible solutions to which make some people very angry?
Philip Sutton, Shadow Minister for Shipping and Shopping.
Well, our stance on this is very clear. We want to see a national debate on the subject.
A national debate?
Absolutely. This is a pressing question and the people should really buckle down to sorting it out. Everyone should stop what they're doing, turn to the person next to them and just argue the hell out of it until the answer becomes clear.
But isn't that what the people elect politicians to do?
No. They elect us to tell them when the national debate begins. And it begins when I say go. Go.
Anne McAllister, third-party spokesman for Things That Face West.
Well, I'm sorry, but I think it's high time we did something about this issue, specifically argued about it. What we need is a national debate.
Yeah, I said that already.
No, I mean a proper national debate. Everyone in Britain needs to compare diaries, find a day we can all do, then meet up, perhaps somewhere conveniently near the middle, like Nottingham, get round one really big table, and thrash this thing out.
Yeah, but how can we thrash it out when the various camps are so intractably opposed?
That's exactly the sort of tough question the general public should be asking each other.
But well, I'm asking you it now.
I don't want to interrupt the national debate.
Right. Well, let me turn now to Mark Gillard, the Minister of Sound.
Well, government is about leadership, and frankly, the time for a national debate on this issue is past. That's why I'm immediately going to set up a citizens' jury.
Right, weighing evidence and arguments presented to them by experts in the field.
Good Lord, no. No. The British public is rightly suspicious of so-called experts.
And by so-called experts, you mean?
I mean experts. All experts are so-called by the people who call them so. No, I put my hand on my heart and promise that there will be no one on this jury who knows the first thing about what they're talking about.
Then why ask them?
Because they're the people.
The public.
They're taxpayers. Some of them are even parents.
They have reserves of wisdom and political insight we mere professional politicians cannot hope to understand.
So you wouldn't be allowed to serve on this jury, then?
Absolutely not. No politicians, journalists, economists, scientists.
Just people.
Are politicians ducking their responsibility by appealing to the people at every opportunity rather than doing the job they were elected to do?
Well...
I'm not talking to you. Tell us what you think. We'd love to hear from you. Write to us at the usual address, or phone our letter line, or email us, or post an entry on our blog, or just stick your head out of the window and shout. Whatever you think, or even if you don't, let us know. Cavendish Square, 4th of October, 1885. Sir, although it is evident we are men of widely differing tastes and habits, circumstances ordain that we must share these chambers. Let us at least do so in civil fashion. Therefore, sir, I insist upon your cooperation in the following matters. You are most welcome to read my books, but pray replace the volumes after perusal, rather than leaving them harum scarum about the chamber. My scientific apparatus is both delicate and costly, and you must regard it as entirely without your bounds. And foodstuffs, sir, are not to be consumed, and certainly not to be smeared upon the fixtures and fittings. There are sundry other matters I would wish to raise, but these are the most compelling. Yours sincerely, Dr. Henry Jekyll.
Dear Dr. Fatass, go stick your head in a pig. I will do what I like, and if you don't like it, that is good, because I do not like you. I have smashed up all your science stuff, and if you buy more science stuff, I will smash that too. I hope you do, because I like smashing. I am a smasher. Love and kisses, Edward Hyde.
Sir, this is wanton vandalism. I bitterly regret that our circumstances make it impractical for me to present you a bill for the damage. And the sketches you have scrawled on the fly leaves of my encyclopedia are not merely in the worst possible taste, but anatomically extremely implausible. If you will not respect our home, you will please at least respect our body. We both have to live in it, you realise, and as a lifelong member of the Temperance Society, I deeply resent getting your hangovers. H. Jekyll.
Dear Walrus Face, sod off. I will do what I like with our body. It should just be my body anyway. I look amazing in it. You make it look stupid and fat. And don't tell me what to do. If I want to have fun, I will have fun. And I do want to have fun because fun is fun. Oh, I've had an idea. And because I've had it, I will do it. Because that's what I'm like, Ed.
You've shaved our moustache off. I can't believe you shaved our moustache off. Also, you killed that costermonger. You go too far this time, sir. You believe I have no sanctions against you, but I have locked myself in my room. And I have before me a quart of bad Rhenish wine. Prepare, sir, to sample your own medicine. H.J.
Call that a drink? I drink drinks like that before I start drinking. Give it up, Dr. Stupidhead. There's nothing you can do to stop me, so don't even try. Now I'm going to wee in your hat.
Sir, I present the compliments of my learned colleague, Dr. Stamford Harrison. Dr. Harrison is a pioneer of new surgical advances in the procedure known as vasectomy. The word may be new to you. Allow me to explain it by means of the following emendation to one of your own drawings. Don't think I won't do it. H.
Dear Dr. Jekyll, I hope you like the new science stuff I have bought you. I think it is nicer than what I did smash. I am very sorry about the smashing. I hope you will regrow our lovely moustache. It suits us, especially you. Yours, respectfully, and very sorry, like I said, Edward Hyde.
That's better, H.
But is it all right if I still kill costermongers?
All right, but no more than one a month and you dispose of the body. Okay. I want you to listen very carefully and tell me if I've got this right. You're angry about what you think I said, about what you said, about what you thought I said, but we now both agree I didn't say, about what you thought I thought you thought about what I did when you did what you did, when I didn't do what you thought I said I would do, but what I thought I said I would try to do. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You said you couldn't believe I said what I said about what I thought you said, but which we do agree you didn't say, because you thought I said what I said, not because you didn't do what you said you'd do, but because you said you'd do it. And that makes me feel that you feel that I feel that you don't feel what I feel.
You know I feel you feel I feel what you feel.
Yes, but I don't feel you know I know that, and that's why I said what I said.
What did you say?
That sometimes I think you're a little over-analytical.
Bollocks. Please.
What?
Just, sorry, but please don't sing that anymore.
Right, fine. So, if we ever see any, you'll be doing the voiceover for this, will you?
Oh, no, gosh, no. No, David Attenborough will.
Oh, of course. I suppose you're a big fan of his, are you?
Yes, of course. Why, are you not?
Oh, no, I am. Of course I am. Everyone loves Attenborough, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do, yes. I mean, he's achieved so much.
Aye?
Although...
Aye?
Well, personally speaking, I've never quite understood why he still voices shows now he's retired from fieldwork.
Aye, exactly. It should be you.
Not me.
Of course it should be you. You're the one actually out here freezing your nads off waiting for his precious snow leopard. Where's he?
Home in bed, I should think.
Exactly. Well, I mean, we could send him any old thing. He'd never know. Tell you what we should do. We should just get ourselves an ordinary leopard and Tipex him.
Yes. Yes. Or we could find an albino serval and do potato prints on him.
Yeah. Well, we should just not send him any footage. Tell him he can only talk over stuff he's filmed himself.
Yes. Here in Surrey, I can see out of the window the breathtaking sight of, probably a starling or something. Oh, it's gone now.
Meanwhile, we've captured rare footage of the awesome sight of my cat licking his ass.
It's by evolving strategies like these that the humble domestic feline has, over the millennia, managed to keep his arse so clean.
And his breath so bad. Leopard!
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, really, leopard! Oh, God! Quick, get him! Quick! Okay, I'm here. Where is it? How's it gone?
Yeah.
Well, that's a pity.
Well, since you ask me for a tale of mystery, there is one queer incident that may intrigue you. It was a drear November night, and I was at home in my rooms, whittling. I'm a dedicated whittler, and it is my proud boast that given any wooden object, I can turn it into something smaller and pointier. At present, I was engaged on making a replica of the Queen Mary, the ship, from a larger replica of the Queen Mary, the Queen. I was just getting to the fiddly bit of converting the forehead into a forecastle when the telephone rang. I answered it and heard the unexpected voice of my old friend, Henry Quoop.
I say, Finnemore.
Said he. I told you he had an unexpected voice.
You're by way of being a connoisseur of the strange and unexplained, aren't you?
Indeed I am, I acknowledge, stroking the three-headed cat which lay on my knee. Purring, yawning, and doing a crossword.
Well then, I wish you'd look in on us down at Quoop Manor. Something rather rummy's happened, and I think there's something fishy about it.
That was enough for me. I love fishy, rummy things. My dinner parties are famed for my turbot Bacardi. I leapt into my two-seater, and in no time at all, there I was, in my two-seater. In some time at all, however, I arrived at Quoop Manor. I was met in the stately entrance hall by the butler, Gardner.
You will find the young master in the drawing room.
He intoned, thereby ruining a perfectly good game of hide-and-seek.
Ah, there you are, Finnemore.
Said Quoop as I helped him out of the grandfather clock.
I don't believe you've met my sister, Charlotte.
I looked at her. She had sharp, intelligent eyes, set in a sharp, intelligent face.
Hello, Mr. Strangeman.
All in front of a blunt, stupid brain. Come to meet you, said I, making a small bow and pocketing it to add to the Queen Mary later. Now then, Quoop, what's this rum business of yours?
Daddy gone a bye-bye.
My sister is quite correct,
said Quoop.
Father has gone a bye-bye. 3 days ago, he went into the little cottage he built himself to practice the accordion in, and no one's seen him since.
Suddenly, a ghastly noise rent the air. It was my cat, who wanted, reading from right to left, feeding, stroking, and a 9-letter word for unachievable. Quoop rang the bell for the maid, who was too short to reach it. I took the opportunity to question her. So, Alice, no one's been in the cottage since Sir Samuel disappeared?
Oh, no, sir. Only Sir Samuel has the key, which he keeps at all times in a lead-lined safe, to which only he has the key, which he swallows every morning.
And every evening?
I try not to speculate, sir.
There was nothing for it but to break into the cottage. Inside was one bare room. The door had been locked from the inside. The windows were barred, locked from the inside, didn't open and were made of brick. All the books were chained to the shelves, save one. Open on the table at a page entitled How to Secure a Room from the Inside. All the boxes had been ticked. Even the pen used to make the ticks was one of those ones on a little chain you get in banks. Oh, and Sir Samuel was there. Strangled with his own accordion. Questions whirled through my mind. Who had killed him? How had they killed him? Why had they killed him? Had they killed him? And if not, who had killed him?
To be continued. Immediately.
One thing at least is clear, I told the household when they assembled that evening in the denouement parlour. Sir Samuel was murdered.
Impossible.
Cried the maid. What is impossible, Alice?
A 9-letter word for unachievable. It just came to me.
A third of my cat purred her thanks. Who furrowed his brow?
I hate to say it, old man, but perhaps you should be talking to the butler. He's never held a job for longer than 3 months before he came here.
Is this true, Gardner? I asked.
Regrettably so.
And why was that?
I couldn't say, sir.
Come, this is no time to play the innocent.
No, that was the reason. I couldn't say, sir. I had a lisp.
I see. And how did you get rid of it?
Sir Samuel's sister Susan, sir, solicitously seeking to assist, sent me to see Sir Simon Sisson, the celebrated speech therapist. Therapist.
I see. Who, then, was the murderer? The victim's son, my old friend? His daughter, the half-wit? His butler with the thaneful thickwit? Or his maid? The maid? Or was there someone else? Someone I hadn't dreamt of suspecting up to now, but who had been staring me in the face the whole time? I checked and there wasn't. So I went with the maid.
Curse you, Finnemore.
Cried the maid, her face a mask of fury.
Yes, I did it. And you found me out with your devilish detective trick of asking if it was me.
Charlotte looked puzzled.
But how naughty bad maid you go kill Daddy with cottage all locked tight snug-a-wug?
What?
How did she get into the cottage?
Aha! She didn't. You told me, Coop, that your father built the cottage himself. What I foolishly forgot to ask you was, when?
Why, I don't know. Just before he went into it, I suppose. It certainly wasn't here last week.
Precisely. The fact is, Sir Samuel didn't build that cottage. The maid strangled him and built a locked cottage around the body. It's the second oldest trick in the book, just after got your nose. Later that evening, Quoop and I sat on the terrace smoking our cigars and watching as the butler hanged the maid.
Oh, jolly good work, Finnemore. But I still don't understand how you knew it was her.
Well, it has been well said that every master criminal, however brilliant, makes one crucial mistake. She was no exception to the rule.
What was her mistake?
Impossible is not a 9-letter word. Good night.
John Finnemore's Souvenir programme was written by and starred John Finnemore, with Simon Kane, Carrie Quinlan and Laurie Lewin. The producer was Ed Morrish. If you've been affected by any of the issues in tonight's show, I'd be astonished.
This is John Finnemore's Souvenir programme. Hello, Rome HQ, working for a Roman tomorrow.
Hello, Romulus, dear. Is that you?
Oh, hi, Mum. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
Pretty busy with, Rome. I mean, it's fairly well established now, but what we're finding is that that's when the real work begins.
That's wonderful. We're all so proud of you, Romulus, especially your brother.
Remus? I don't think so.
Of course he is. It's just hard for him, with Rome such a success. He always feels like he's in your shadow. In fact, that's what I'm calling about. I want you to give Remus a hand.
A hand with what?
You know what?
Oh, Mum. Is this about Reem?
He showed me the plans for it again yesterday. It's a really good idea for a city. He just needs a little leg up.
Mum, Reem is never going to happen. It's a fantasy.
Well, not without some help, no.
Not under any circumstances. If he wanted a city, he should have started when I did. But he was too busy bumming around Illyria, playing his lute. Well, I'm sorry, but it's too late now. Rome wasn't built...
Yes, so you always say. I'm not asking you to do it for him. All I'm asking is for you to have a word in a few ears.
But, Mum, it's a terrible idea for a city. I mean, huge parts of it are just ripped off from Rome anyway. And the bits he's changed he's made worse. It's not going to be a better city because it's built on 8 hills. It's not how it works.
Well, then help him. Show him where he's gone wrong.
Won't listen to me. He thinks I'm an evil corporate sellout just because I put in prisons and banks. I'm sorry, but try running a city without them. If you actually want to make a city work, you've got to serve your inhabitants. When in Rome...
Yes, I know. You won't help him at all.
Oh, don't make it sound like that, Mum. I would help it, but it'll never work. If only because all the infrastructure's been set up for Rome now. There's no room for Reem.
Why not?
Well, for a start, all roads lead...
I see. Well, Romy, I've listened to your objections, and I do understand, but I'm putting my foot down. I want you to do whatever you need to do to help your brother make Reem happen. Do I make myself clear?
Why should I?
Because I'm your mother.
And if I don't?
Well, then I'll just have to tear you to pieces with my mighty she-wolf jaws.
You're not my real mum.
I heard that.
Absolute quiet now, please. Oh. Transcendent spirits of the world beyond world, I come open-handed and in peace. Is there anybody there?
Yes, there is. Hello. I'm the late Marcus Trent. Could you put me through to my daughter, please?
Is there anybody there?
Yes, hello. Marcus Trent for Jennifer Wilkinson, seat D8.
Ah, someone is trying to make contact. Speak to us. Oh, Spirit, what is your name?
I told you my name, Marcus Charles Trent, lately of 19...
I'm getting the letter W.
What? Where from?
W or possibly V. Definitely the second half of the alphabet.
No, M. Marcus, what's the matter with you?
To whom do you wish to speak, oh Spirit?
To whom? Jenny, please.
I'm getting a J.
Yes, a J and an E, 2 N's and a Y. Jenny.
Or it might be a G.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Is there a J or a G in the room?
My name's Jenny.
Oh, well done. Give the girl a prize. Jenny, Jennifer, over here.
Yes, he's saying Jenny. He's nodding and smiling.
Well, 1 out of 3.
Okay, can we get Jenny a mic? Now, you've had a bereavement recently, haven't you, Jenny?
Yes, my father, Marcus.
Marcus, yes. M. From the second half of the alphabet.
It's not even. It's 13th letter. It's first half.
Marcus, do you have a message for Jenny?
Well, obviously I do. Jenny, stop selling my books on eBay or Ninny. There's some extremely valuable first editions there. If you must sell them...
He wants you to know he's very happy.
Oh, you keep out of this.
And he says when you look up at the stars, look for the brightest one, and that's where he'll be. Smiling down on you.
Thank you.
Really? Is that what I said? Is it? And how come I can suddenly speak in paragraphs when a minute ago I was picking Scrabble tiles out of a bag? You're a fraud, aren't you? You're a nasty little cheat.
He's growing fainter now.
Charlatan! I'd haunt you for this, but you wouldn't even notice.
Oh, but there's one more thing.
Don't forget to kiss the ickle nosy of every kitten you ever do see.
Something about books. He's saying, don't sell his books on eBay.
Oh.
He's saying, it's a waste of time. They're only cheap book club editions. They're worthless.
What?
He's saying you might as well give them to Oxfam or... Oh, no, that is embarrassing.
What?
Yes, what?
Well, he... He knows I like old books.
Oh, well, if you'd like.
No!
No, I couldn't possibly.
No, you couldn't possibly.
No, take them. It's the least I can do after you reunited us.
Well, that's very generous of you, thank you. And yes, your father is smiling and he
He's chuckling as he fades.
You sneaky little sod!
Goodbye, Marcus. Rest in peace.
My name is Joe, and I work here in the zoo. Head keeper of small mammals here since 1992. For years I've loved my job here, for years it's all been fine, till something started happening in round about 09. So I'm asking you directly, for the sake of my composure, if there's one thing you could bear in mind when you get to my enclosure. When you see a meerkat, don't say simples. When you see a meerkat, don't say simples. I know it was funny when it first entered your brain, but not when you hear it again and again and again. Good joke, and it's greatly to your credit, but you're not quite the first who said it, and between you and me, it's driving me slightly insane. When you see a meerkat, don't say simples. When you see a meerkat, don't say simples. No matter how flawless your Russian accented squeak, I fear that your comedy brainwave is not quite unique. Many others compare the meerkat. I keep the score on this old beer. Matt is 30 this morning and 107 this week. So when you see a meerkat, don't say simples. It's a good joke, but it brings me out in pimples.
Excuse me, may I join you?
By all means.
In the old days, there would have been need for some ludicrous passphrase, perhaps.
I doubt it. We never went in for those as much as was thought. Mr. Avdeyev.
Mr. Fennick, a great pleasure at last.
Indeed. I often used to wonder about this day, you know, whether, once the great game had been played out, the players would have the opportunity to shake hands across the board.
And congratulate ourselves, perhaps, that the deadliest pieces were never played. The RDSs.
Trident.
The ICBMs.
The Thompson Pulse.
I beg your pardon?
The Thompson Pulse.
What is that?
Come, Dmitri, you and I are too old to dance.
I really have no idea what you mean.
Well, no doubt you rechristened your version. I'm speaking, as well you know, of the vast, undetectable electromagnetic pulse that, whilst harmless to humans, would have reduced all metal within a radius of 1,000 kilometers to the consistency of butter.
My goodness, that sounds great. You should have used it.
We couldn't. You'd have used yours.
Honestly, Julian, we didn't have one.
But you must have done. And Baldwin must have given it to you.
Well, Baldwin was one of yours.
Yes, but then you turned him.
Yes, but then you turned him back.
Yes, but then you turned him back from being turned back.
No, we left him as he was.
No. Look, I have it written down. Let me see. Yes, here we are. Baldwin was ours, then yours, then ours again, but pretending to be yours. Oh. I forgot he was only pretending.
Yes.
So we could have used the Thompson Pulse at any time, without retaliation.
Yes. When did you develop it?
1957.
That would have been a much shorter game.
Yes. Oh, dear. I wish I hadn't come now.
You here for a pampering?
That's right, yeah. A whole pamper session.
Lovely. We all need a pamper from time to time, don't we?
Oh, I love a pamper. I got here at 10 and I'm being pampered more or less relentlessly until lunch.
Lovely. But you should do what I do. I come for a pampering day.
Lovely.
It is lovely. It's basically a whole day of being pampered. You're pampered in the morning, pampered in the afternoon, then there's a short break from the pampering for dinner, then it's pamper all evening till bed.
I'm on a pampering weekend.
Lovely.
It
is lovely. There's 3 days of pure pamperment with teams of dedicated pampers working in relay, so there's never a moment when the pampering abates. From when the first slice of toast is pampered into your mouth until you're finally pampered into bed, where a special pampering duvet from Japan actually pampers you as you sleep.
Lovely. Well, I'm in the perpetual pamperment programme.
Lovely.
Yeah, unlimited pampering sessions in the pamper parlour, pampering swims in the pamper pool, where trained aqua pamperers swim alongside me, feeding me truffles, and then afterwards pat me dry with a little baby duckling. And pampering meals of pamplemousse and pampas grass, all specially flown in from Pamplona. Well, I'm sorry, but frankly, I owe it to myself. After all, I am a very special person.
No, really, you're kidding me.
No, I am. Very special.
I'm a very special person too.
No.
And me?
No.
Yes. Next thing, I suppose you'll be telling us you're a special person as well.
Well, let me just put it like this. I'm so very special, in every special way. I'll get specialer and specialer each special day. And I know that's true because I've got it on a cup.
My name is Kath, and I run the penguin pool. And heaven knows as jobs go, I know mine is pretty cool. But I gather Joe from Meerkats has had a little moan. And I thought I might just pipe up with a comment of my own. If you think that penguin's poorly and you want an explanation, please read the bloody sign before you make your accusation. That penguin's not neglected, it is molting. That penguin's not neglected, it is molting. It's the way that he's made, he is perfectly fine. Which you'd know, by the way, had you looked at the sign. Free food and free accommodation, a constant stream of admiration. His standard of living is quite a lot better than mine. That penguin's not neglected, it is molting. That penguin's not neglected, it is molting. I promise you guys, we watch out for them here. He's on top of the world, you have nothing to fear. Let me give you one good reason. They molt just after mating season, so frankly he's happier now than he's been all year. No, that penguin's not neglected, it is molting. He can't help that halfway through he looks revolting.
Once upon a time, 2 rascally tailors tricked a mighty emperor into thinking they could spin cloth so finely it was invisible to fools. When he paraded naked before his people, a little boy called out,
Ha ha, the emperor's got no clothes.
and all the people realized...
And I can see his winky.
And all the people realized what a foolish emperor they had and laughed long and loud at him and his winky. But what happened after that? Well, the little boy grew up to believe that he alone could see through the follies and pretensions that befuddled ordinary people and made an excellent living as a columnist for The Spectator. But what became of the emperor?
Bow in the presence of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor.
Can you see my winky?
Whose winky, as ever, is entirely concealed from view.
Hello, I'm the Emperor. Just so you know, I'm wearing a thong, then Y fronts with the Y sewn up, then briefs, then boxers, then long johns, then trousers, then a kilt, then a robe. And of course I'm in this box.
So I see.
My head poking out the top.
Yeah, most impressive.
So you definitely can't see my winky?
No.
God, I'm hot. What do you two want?
We are the famous inventing brothers, Alexander and Graham Bell, Your Highness. And we come to demonstrate our new invention. Alexander.
Thank you, Graham. OK, picture the scene. You want to speak to someone, but they're not there. What do you do?
I go out on the balcony and shout.
Yeah, and that's a good workaround, but our invention revolutionises the world of that. Observe this instrument. By speaking into it like so, you can be heard across many miles. Graham.
Thank you, Alex. And by holding it to the ear, you can hear the voice of the other person.
Oh, yes. And where are the tubes down which the sound travels?
Well, no such tubes exist, sire.
The sound travels by means of waves through the air.
Waves, eh? And where are they, these waves? Let me see them.
They're invisible.
Ah, I knew it! Guards, seize them!
What's going on?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, sod off! I know all about you and your invisible waves. I adopt this system and announce it to the people, and then after a bit a little boy shouts, "Ha ha, the Emperor has no waves," and everyone laughs at my winky.
What?
You heard. Now get out. If life has taught me anything, it's that unlikely sounding invisible things don't exist.
And so the Emperor drove the inventors from his palace, but they soon got a start-up loan from a building society and the telephone swept the land. And so when the Emperor came out onto his balcony for a yell with a friend, a little boy beheld him and cried out,
"Ha ha, the Emperor's got no telephone.
Oh, bloody hell.
And I can see his winky."
Now, the little boy on this occasion was lying about seeing the imperial winky, but even so, the Emperor once again realized the error of his ways.
Right. So, unlikely sounding invisible things do exist now. Fine, I believe in them all.
Ah, then perhaps, Your Highness, you would like to hear about the mystic power of astrology.
Certainly I would.
And so...
Ha ha, the Emperor has no basis for his belief system.
Right.
Sire, we have discovered the power of magnetism.
No, can't see it, don't believe in it.
And so...
Ha ha, the Emperor has no compasses.
Fine!
Sire, can I talk to you about Scientology?
Sounds good.
And so...
Ha ha, the Emperor...
But on that occasion, the little boy's lawyers strongly advised him against finishing his taunt. And so it went on over the years until eventually the Emperor learned his last and most difficult lesson.
My lord, I am a doctor and I've discovered an invisible way to cure all ailments.
Very well. For I am an older and wiser emperor now. And if there's two things life has taught me, it's that sometimes unlikely sounding invisible things don't exist, and sometimes they do. And there's no easy way to tell them apart. So pop your new theory in a double-blind peer-reviewed trial and we'll talk in 6 months.
Oh, all right.
In the meantime, you're a doctor, you say?
Yes.
Could you have a look at my winky?
My name is Tom, and I'm the keeper of Gnoos. And frankly, when you come here, you can say just what you choose. You can say, "Oh, aren't they ugly?" You can say, "Oh, aren't they big?" You can point out that their horns look like a 1950s wig. Though, of course, it bores me rigid. I can stand the repetition. Be as boring as you like, at least on one condition. Don't press the button on the light blue bollard. Don't press the button on the light blue bollard. It's a 3-minute speech by a GNU named Joyce, played by an actress doing a humorous voice. First time, it's just a bit annoying. The millionth time, it's soul-destroying. You can walk away, but I don't have the choice. Don't press the button on the light blue bollard. Don't press the button on the light blue bollard. I know it by heart, and I hate that I do. Life isn't easy when you're a lady GNU. If I hear that chirpy higher one more time, I may set fire at least to the bollard and maybe to the actress too. So don't press the button on the light blue bollard, or it might be the night I decide to ignite Sue Pollard.
Well, since you ask me for a swashbuckling story of terror on the high seas, I believe I can oblige you. It all began when a distant uncle of mine died and left me a curious bequest. It was a scroll of parchment, and when I unrolled it, it was a map. It was also a map before I unrolled it. I didn't know that then. My uncle had been a mysterious, rugged old cove, and so it was no surprise to discover that the map was of a mysterious, rugged old cove. But what captivated my imagination was the title it bore. Treasure Island. Treasure Island. At last, somewhere to bury all of my treasure. You see, I was possessed at this period of my life with a great quantity of treasure. I was working at a top-secret British research station in the West Indies, dealing in the then primitive science of crossbreeding and genetics. Essentially, it was a tropical island containing a zoo and a telegraph office. Every so often, a cable would arrive from Whitehall bearing an official inquiry, such as, "What do you get if you cross a sheep and a kangaroo?" I would go to the zoo, place the two creatures named in our honeymoon quarters, and in due season telegraph back the answer. In this case, a hideous abomination against God and man, which, due to the quirks of hereditary, isn't wool-bearing and can't jump. But not all experiments ended so badly. And the result of one such was my dear pet Polly, my faithful croco pie. Of the difficulty attendant upon the conception of a cross between crocodile and magpie, you may readily conceive. And if you do readily conceive it, you are one up on Polly's mother. The procedure took many months and many, many magpies. But love will find a way, and eventually the combination of an unusually docile crocodile and a quite heroically determined magpie brought about the happy arrival of my beloved pet, a delightful, feathery, scaly, bright-eyed, massive reptile bird, who ever and anon would delight me with her cries of,
"Polly wants a bison!"
The combination of her father's sharp eye for a glistening bauble and her mother's mighty crocodilian jaws made her an accomplished little thief and murderer. And barely a day would pass without her flying in through my bedroom window, open or not, with a diamond ring or sapphire anklet, often, regrettably, along with the attendant limb. And so it was that Polly accompanied me as we set off to the island's docks in search of a trustworthy ship's master and crew. The first fellow we saw was in a low tavern by the name of the Pirate's Rest, where he was having a rest. "What is your name, honest fellow?" quoth I.
They call me Captain Groat,
said he.
If they live long enough.
"Well, look here," I said. "I have a vast amount of treasure I want to take to an island and leave there. Will you come with me as captain of the Merry Mollusk?" The good fellow said he would. And the next day, he introduced me to his crew. We set sail at once, and I delighted the crew by showing them the jewel in my collection of jewels. A dazzling diamond the size of 2 pigeons' eggs, or half a goose egg, or an egg. The men were childishly delighted by it and passed it round eagerly amongst themselves, although, to my annoyance, one of them mislaid it almost immediately. That night, I was asleep in my cabin when Polly woke me with an unusual squawk.
"Oh, big hairy pirate! Big hairy pirate! Look out! Save yourself!"
Honestly, I don't know where she picks up these expressions, I said to Blood Guzzler Bill, who was in the cabin as well, I noticed, with his cutlass.
"Well,"
he said, eyeing Polly warily.
"I'll be off."
Yeah, but what did you want?
"Well, I just thought I'd bring you a, bedtime cutlass."
"Oh, how kind."
"Oh, it's no trouble. I was having one myself. I just thought..."
"Oh, lovely. I'm sorry, forgive a landlubber, but what does one do with it?"
"Oh, well, it's just an old pirate tradition. When you're really happy and content about everything, to get a cutlass and give it a bit of a celebratory waggle about." But you're busy, so...
No, not at all. We must keep these old traditions of the sea alive, mustn't we? Hand it over. So, what, you just swish it about, do you? Like that? Oh, my dear chap, I'm so sorry. Well, of course, worse things happen at sea, and this was one of them. I'm bound to say Captain Groat took the loss of his first mate hard, as he did the next night when Cutthroat Jake was, presumably, cleaning my porthole from the outside, just as I happened to fling it open, casting him to the sharks. And so it was that when we finally reached Treasure Island, the captain and I were the only men aboard. Glumly we set off, me carrying all the treasure, and Captain Groat carrying all the weapons to keep me safe with. Together, we dug a hole to bury it in, and then the captain turned to me, and with a strangely glittering eye, he said,
"Well, me old marlin spike, you're on the lee shore now, me fine fellow. Too much he may have been for poor old Bill, aye, and for Cutthroat Jake too. Him has never hurt a fly in his life. Just loads and loads of people. But you ain't cut of a cloth to blindside Captain Groat, my boy. I'll gammon ye like a yanyard to a jib boom, and he may lay to that. Pray to him as made ye, for Captain Groat is about to send ye to your long home."
Well, this was excellent news. Truth to tell, I hadn't followed all of it, but the last bit was clear enough, and my long home was exactly where I wanted to be sent to. And if that was not enough to set me completely at my ease, Captain Groat now demonstrated how happy and content he was in the traditional pirate way by unsheathing his cutlass and giving it a bit of a celebratory waggle about.
Oh!
He added.
And doubt not I shall find a rare good home for this little beauty.
And so saying, he flipped up his eye patch. And if I had thought his first eye was strangely glittering, it was as nothing to this one, which was a diamond. My diamond. Suddenly, all was clear. The lovable old salt had found it whilst clearing up and had chosen this happy moment to surprise me with it. Hooray, said I, as Captain Groat raised his cutlass high above his head with joy. At this point, things took a turn for the worse. For as the diamonds twinkled in the sun, I heard from the treetops a familiar cry.
Polly wants a shiny! Polly wants a shiny!
And with that, before I could stop her, my faithful but slightly killy croco pie swooped down and, as was her wont, bit off the limb holding the jewel. In this case, the head. Well, there's little more of my sad story left to tell. There, on that desolate island, I buried that good man and loyal friend, Captain Groat, who had given his life to amuse me with a practical joke. As was the tradition of these simple sailor folk, I buried him with some of his most prized possessions. His telescope, his cutlass, and his head. Oh, and I buried his head with the diamond still in it. Partly as a measure of my respect, and partly because it was right in his eye socket. I mean, it was icky. Good night. John Finnemore's Souvenir programme was written by and starred John Finnemore with Simon Kane, Carrie Quinlan and Laurie Lewin. The original music was by Susanna Pierce and the producer was Ed Murrish.
I can see you're winking!
No, you can't!
Yeah, you can, John.
Sorry.